fly job if you can get it.
Yeah, News 8's Jenny Mikowski shows us what it takes to be a banner pilot in today's Out and About. Take a look.
Have you ever stopped, looked to the sky, and wondered, whose job is it to fly those banner ads? Okay, so imagine this is your view at work. And you don't even have to beg for a window office.
That's what I always say, like we have the best office view you could have. Just flying down the beach at 500 feet all day, it's pretty tough to beat.
Back here on the ground at this small public airport in Oceanside, you'll find 3 young gentlemen pushing a 1,200-pound plane and, well, striking a pose. How would you introduce yourself to me?
I would say my name is Ryan Melendez. I tow the big rags you see going across the beach in San Diego.
You're the one that makes us go, ooh, what does that say?
Exactly.
Yep, Ryan and his buddies, Josh and Jared, are not only responsible for that kink in your neck, but also for those aerial ads. They work for Fly Sky Ads, a company based out of New Jersey. Turns out Ryan grew up around planes, and no, not the toy model ones.
My dad actually used to fly with David Crosby from Crosby, Stills and Nash when I was a baby, and we had a Cessna 182.
Yeah, that's actually musician David Crosby holding baby Ryan. I mean, it makes sense Ryan would have a love of flying, but there was actually something else that gave him that final push toward piloting.
2015, I was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. Going into my senior year of high school.
So while Ryan was in the ICU, he says he made a decision.
After I got diagnosed, I said, you know what, there's no better time than now to learn. So 2 months after I was diagnosed, I took my first flight lesson. And it was that day, actually, the doctors called and said that I'd gone into remission, but I still had 3 years of treatment after that.
But on to brighter skies. Ryan was able to buy his first airplane, which he named Snoopy, and now he's healthy and says fighting cancer has helped him live a life with a little less fear.
It's definitely a risky job. We're flying at 500 feet all day at a very slow airspeed. For us, it's just the thrill of getting to do what we love, which is fly.
But it's not just controlling the plane. Ryan and these pilots also have to build the banners. And since I know you're wondering the same thing, I'm going to go ahead and ask, what are the weirdest banners that you've towed?
We've had things from an OnlyFans banner, someone telling their friend, I'm sorry I lost your frog, people asking to get their girlfriends back, and it's just whatever you can think of. I mean, we've probably towed it.
Oh my gosh. I wanted to experience just a little part of Ryan's workday, cramped office and all, so I decided to hop on board his Covey and finally get my own window view.
You're a banner tow pilot now.
Yeah.
What are our call signs?
Milky.
Milky? Milky and Aviator.
Milky and Aviator, ready to go.
All righty.
How did that get there? Weird.